Hi everybody, today is day 2 of our realistic fiction writing. Yesterday we talked about learning how to write a story, and how the good news is you guys have such amazing imaginations that you already have what it takes to do this work. Today I wanted to remind you, or maybe just tell you because I'm not sure if I told you yesterday, you may choose, because you're big kids, you may choose to start writing realistic fiction stories, or you may choose to continue writing in your journal. So it's up to you. That's the reason I'm not dating our videos, because this is day 2. Whether you maybe want to start doing realistic fiction next week and keep writing in your journal this week, that's totally okay with me. Or I don't know, maybe you might want to do both. You might want to start working on some stories and write in your journal and keep doing your time capsule. I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, yesterday we talked about how fiction writers, realistic fiction writers, what they do is they make up pretend characters. They give those characters a name. They imagine all kinds of adventures they're going to go on with those characters. Then they touch and tell, turn the page, touch and tell. Then they sketch their whole story and then start writing. When they're all finished, they can start again and make up new characters or make up another story with the same characters. Now, when writers write, this is a true story. When writers write, they actually sometimes talk to themselves and tell themselves what to do next. You guys know how to write a story? So watch this. I started my story. This is page 2 of my story, and I just wanted to show it to you. I know you can see my drawing here. I'm showing that the sun went down and the moon came up, and I'm showing my person in the treehouse. Remember, I was going to write a story about Sally? And I actually have even done a little editing when I was writing. I'm writing with a pen, so instead of taking time to try to erase and all of that, when I make a mistake, I just put a line through it and keep going. So here's my story. One night, when the sun went down and it was very dark and quiet, Sally heard a scratching sound. Her heart began to pound. The sound got louder and louder. "What could it be?" gasped Sally. Oh, you know what, you guys? You know what I'm seeing right there? I just said what Sally said. And I know if I write something that's actually what someone says, that's called dialogue, and we put quotes around it. So if you don't mind, I'm going to edit my writing real quick. Right here, this is actually what she said. She said, "What could it be?" So I am going to put my little quotation marks right around just what she said. What could it be? And look, I didn't say said Sally. I said gasped Sally, because I want you to know that she went like this. What could it be? She's so scared. Sally crept to the edge of her treehouse. She peered over and saw ... Here's my next page. Oh no. You guys. Now is the time for me to take charge of my own writing, because I forgot to do something very important, and now is the time for me to tell myself what to do. You guys out there are going to tell yourself what to do. What did I forget to do right here, you guys? Let's see. Did I make up some pretend characters? Yep. Did I give the character a name? Yep. Did I imagine this adventure? Yep, she's in her tree house. Did I touch and tell? I did. Did I sketch across all my pages before I started writing? I did not. I I did not. So now I have to say, oh, Miss Courtney, remember you were supposed to sketch across all your pages so you don't forget your story. So what do I have to do right here? Yeah, I need to finish sketching out my story before I write any more, because I was supposed to do that in the beginning so I can really have my story make sense. So let's see. I'm going to go back here. Let's see. Let me reread what I said. What could it be? Gasped Sally. Sally crept to the edge of her treehouse. She peered over the edge. Oh, she peered over and saw. What was I going to make her see? Oh, yeah, I remember. So here is the treehouse. Do you guys remember how sketches are not like really amazing drawings, but they're just like quick. So there's Sally, and she's peering over the treehouse. She's looking, and I think she's gonna see climbing up the treehouse. This is my very best. She's gonna see a raccoon climbing up the treehouse. So on this page, she's gonna look over, she's gonna see that raccoon climbing up the treehouse. Oh, and she's gonna think to herself. So look at this. I'm gonna remind myself that this is what I was gonna say. She's gonna think to herself, "Ack! I gotta get out of here." That's what she's gonna think to herself. You guys, look at this. The word here and the word of and the word I, those are all rainbow words. And I know those rainbow words, so I can do that really quickly. Now, I think that's all she's gonna do on this page. No. She says, "I gotta get out of here." And she's gonna throw a rope ladder down. And she's going to quickly climb down the ladder. That's all for this page. And then on the next page, oh no, you guys, I ran out of paper in my book. That's another reason why you need to plan out your whole story. So I got to say, oh, Miss Courtney, you forgot to plan out your story. So let me find a new paper. All right, here's another paper. And I think this is going to be my last page. Sally is going to climb out of the tree house. Here she is climbing down. And the raccoon is going to go up the tree house. And the raccoon, sorry about that. And the raccoon is going to live in the tree house. And then Sally is going to be out here going, "Oh no, what do I do now?" So I'm going to give her a question mark, because she's going to say, "Oh no, what do I do now?" And then I think it's going to be continued. And I'm going to write another story about Sally and the treehouse. Maybe in my next story, she'll actually meet the raccoon and decide that the raccoon is not a mean raccoon. It's like a very nice raccoon, and they'll become friends and they'll share the treehouse. I don't know, but that'll be my next story. But for this story, I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger, and Sally does not know what she's going to do. But did you see what I did when I got stuck? I was like, oh, what do I need to do next? Oh, I should plan out my writing. And then what do I do next? Oh, now that I've planned it out, I should go back and read my writing again and start my story, start working on my story more. I'm not just going to start right here and start writing, because I've got to read what I've already written. So I'll turn back to the first page and read what I've already written. You guys have the power. You have the power. You have the power to write amazing stories. There are just a couple of steps. They're really easy, okay? If you started a story yesterday, I want you to go and I want you to keep writing on that story, but tell yourself what to do. Next, I want to, you got to tell yourself what to do. Make up your pretend characters. Give your characters names. Imagine their adventures. Touch and tell your whole story. sketch out your whole story, and then write your story. And then you start again and keep going. All right, I can't wait to read your stories. Do you feel like you're strong writers today? I think you are. Actually, I know you are. Go writing. I'll see you later.